demands as far as coming in early, no big trucks on the lot after a certain time. So that's extremely important. Quite frankly, if they couldn't meet that demand, even if they had the best price, that'd be a problem with us because it would block traffic. It would absolutely cause customers to be dissatisfied with the operation because they couldn't get in with the big trucks were in the lot. So, yeah, we wouldn't allow that. We'd be willing to pay a little higher price to get them off the lot and use a vendor who could come in early. So I'm glad you mentioned that one. That's very good.
Okay. You mentioned a little bit about the after sales service, kind of the reordering, that kind of thing. What about so the quality of we talked about the product itself, the range of products. What about product quality? Do you have any issues with any of your vendors on product quality and how you go about getting those resolved?
A key factor. It's amazing as you're speaking, Ben, how many key factors there are. But in terms of product quality, for us, product quality is it's got to be a long code date. Our customers are very critical and won't buy anything with a short code date. We get, for example, dairy products from Super Value, Unify, DPI, Horizon Milk, for example. And if it's short coded, we'll go with a vendor that has a longer code. Consistently has a longer code. So a reputation for having a short coded product for that vendor would kill that product for that vendor for us. We'd go with the vendor that has the longer code dates.
Okay. No, that's good. That's I think a good overview of kind of your purchasing criteria. Let's switch gears a bit. You mentioned buying from brokers. Can you explain kind of your relationship with these grocery distributors through either their sales team or brokers? I know you mentioned I think UNFI has somebody in there twice a week. Super Valued a couple of times a month. How does that relationship work, and how do you decide if you're going through a broker or directly with the sales team from the distributor?
Okay, once again, UNFI does not come in twice a week. I mentioned that. The DPI comes in twice a week, and Gourmet Merchants comes in twice a week.
DPI.
Unify comes in more like once every 2 weeks, like in Super Value's case. Just as an aside note, I think it seems to me like their sales team stretched a bit too thin because, under the same banner and as I recall, we have Unify, we have Albert's Organics, and we have Tony's Fine Foods. And so, the rep is stretched kind of thin. And so, I'm concerned about that because we used to get weekly coverage, and now it's not that often.
And you just to confirm that was Super Value you're saying is stretched too thin?
No, this is UNFI. I just talked about UNFI.
Okay.
Yeah. Super Value, I might mention, they have 2 reps that call on us, and one of them is a longtime rep. He's been servicing the store for probably 30 to 40 years, and I was telling him I hope he never retire, but he's an old school guy. Absolutely. He just pick up the phone and he's right on it. I mean, it's a big company there, but he'll find someone to talk to, and he'll correct it. And then the other man that comes in is basically more of a market center and GM, and he's a good guy too. He's not as good as the first guy, but he's a close second. So that's Super Value.
And what's their capacity with you? I mean, are they do they seem stretched thin? And
their sales and service team. And their goal is to be the liaison with the retailer to the wholesaler. They're, whatever problems, issues come up, and plus they can convey information to us. We have a meeting with them Monday to look at their new